Yesterday, we went to South Lebanon to begin our reporting from the front in the war for the liberation of Palestine. And we had prepared this report. And as we were leaving the south of Lebanon, Iran retaliated with Operation Truthful Promise. This is the retaliation for Israel's attack on its embassy in Damascus, Syria. Much has happened since then, and FPTV, Free Palestine TV, believes that we are heading to a much wider war and that Lebanon will be part of this war. We ask you to please donate to the work of FPTV. Go to our website, freepalestine.video. Make a subscription, a monthly donation, or a one-time donation. We need you. We need your donations so we can bring you the coverage from the front of South Lebanon as this war grows. Thank you very much for watching. This is our first segment from the south. It's coming to you right now. We're driving in the south of Lebanon towards the border. We are very close actually right now to the border of Palestine. As our tour has shown us, life is mostly normal in the south. Villages are still packed with their residents. Businesses are still going. We're on the third day of the Eid, so we saw a lot of children playing in the streets with fireworks, while the sounds of the Israeli Air Force and their drones were being heard. The perseverance of the people here, their patience, their support of resistance and for the liberation of Palestine is very clear to any person that visits South Lebanon. And I think this is what is keeping the Israelis until now from attempting any invasion of Lebanon. Of course, they had been humiliated in 2006 when they tried, and today the resistance in South Lebanon and the people of Lebanon are much stronger than 2006. And this is one of the reasons that the Israelis have been very afraid of attacking Lebanon. The whole region, and Lebanon of course, are holding their breath, waiting to see the response, the retaliation of Iran to the attack on its embassy in Damascus. Today we heard the American Navy saying that they're moving pieces to the region. We also know that the commander of the Central Command of the American military forces is in the occupied territories. He's going to stay here till Monday, which means he's going to be used as a human shield for the Israelis who are scared of this retaliation of Iran. But as Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah said, depending on how the Israelis retaliate to the retaliation of Iran, things could go in all directions, and we cannot predict where they are going to go. But as I said, the whole people here in the region are sick and tired of Israeli occupation, of the Zionist genocide in Palestine, and it's enough. 100 years. This is why people are supporting resistance, and as we saw since October 7th, the Israelis have not been able to win any battle, neither against the Palestinian resistance in Gaza and or here in Lebanon. As the war for the liberation of Palestine widens, we are right now in the town of Sha'ra in the south of Lebanon. Behind us is Manara settlement and Manara base for the Israeli occupation forces. This area has been receiving a lot of hits by the Israeli forces on the south of Lebanon and has suffered for a while from this. But we have done a tour in the south this morning, and you will see from the footage that we will run that life is still normal in the south of Lebanon, that the residents of South Lebanon are still defying the threats of Israel and are continuing their normal life and their support for the liberation of Palestine and for the forces that are working for that liberation. We can hear right now the jets flying over the south of Lebanon. We don't see them, but we can hear them. And throughout the day, people in this area hear these jets. They also hear the drones and the explosions of the rockets falling. Behind us is Maysed Jabal there and Hlo. These are two Lebanese villages. Between them is the Hlo Valley. This path has been used by the Israelis every time they invaded Lebanon. It is a very strategic point. Even in 2006, the Israeli military attempted to enter here, and they suffered one of the biggest humiliating defeats with a loss of over 12 Merkava tanks in this valley behind us. Also, there is a Crusader fort up there on the top of the hills that is a very important tourist zone. This whole area is actually one of the most important tourist areas in Lebanon during the summer, when people come in and rent chalets for the summer. And so now we're entering this season of tourism. We'll see how if this region suffers during this tourism season, but up until now, most people are defying and coming to their chalets in this region. We had to stop the filming because there was F-15s up there and drones flying around, so we went inside the houses. But as you see behind me there, Manara base, and under it is Wadi Hula. And yesterday there was big attacks on the valley down there because it's considered an operation location for the resistance. And there is even a water treatment and pump center that has been attacked earlier in this battle and hasn't been fixed yet. So this is the daily life in South Lebanon, resistance actions, continuous attacks from the Zionists. You can hear again right now the fighter jets flying, and a continued perseverance of the population here, refusing to leave the locations, continuing to the normal life, and continuing support for the resistance. There's even farmers still growing their crops here. They have refused to stop that. So this is our first report that FPTV will be bringing you from the south of Lebanon. We hope with your donations that we can maintain doing these videos on a daily basis. Please go to freepalestine.video to our website and donate. You can even subscribe into a monthly donation or do a one-time. Whatever you can help with will add more reports to the productions that we give you. Please donate. Again, FPTV, freepalestine.video is the website. We're bringing you all the latest from the front in the south of Lebanon with the occupied Palestine.